Since Christmas Eve, 11 inches of snow has fallen on Nowata, much of it still on the ground. Since school let out for winter break, the temperature has only gotten above freezing once, according to the superintendent of schools. At noon today, the thermometer registered only 19 degrees as the sunlight twinkled off unplowed school parking lots. Downtown, most of the main streets have been cleared. But here on the side streets, the ice is still thick. It's slippery, and that makes driving treacherous. The further you get out of town, the worse it gets. So in Nowata, like many rural school districts, it hasn't been safe to reopen the schools after the Christmas break.
We run about 400 miles a day of bus routes, which the majority of those are on dirt and gravel roads. And when you go both east and west of Nowata, we have quite a few pretty steep hills back and forth, and buses are pretty bad about once they start sliding, they just keep on sliding.
Buses aren't the only vehicles having trouble getting traction or stopping on ice. So rather than put students at risk, school has been canceled every day this week, giving students like Ricky Hunter an extended vacation.
It was fun at first, but now it's just kind of getting really boring and old.
The gym opened to let members of the basketball team that could make it in practice, but because roads are so bad, the game against Pawhuska is canceled. Superintendent Fred Bailey says icy roads are just one reason he closed Nowata's schools all week. The other? Forecasters predicting wind chills of below zero.
And the last thing we would want is some of our kids to have to stand 10, 15, 20 minutes alongside the road someplace if it's 10 or 15 degrees below zero wind chill. We just can't have that.
A new state law gives administrators more flexibility when it comes to the consequences of closing schools.
With the new law that went into effect this school year, where you go 1,080 hours rather than 180 days, it has helped us a little bit.
If classes are canceled for any reason, districts can make up the lost time by lengthening the school day instead of just tacking makeup days onto the end of the school year. Bailey says districts want to err on the side of student safety when it comes to making decisions about canceling classes. So having options besides just extending the school year if days are missed makes that easier to do. In Nowata, I'm Kathy Tatum, the Oklahoma News Report.